Hello guys and gals, Cmdr Embryo here with a little treat. As some of you may be aware through my streams and my sort of stream archives on YouTube, I finally managed to get myself the elusive Corvette. I managed to get the rank up, managed to liquidate a whole pile of my ships to get this thing, and I wanted to show you my loadout. It's very much a sort of work in progress, but as it currently stands, I'll give you a demonstration out in a res site in a minute, but you'll see it's a pretty formidable ship as it currently is built out. I've got some way to go, as I'll show you in the loadout screen in a second. But so I'll show you here it is at the moment. I'll give you a quick little flyby. I've got the Black Friday skin on there. Obviously, I was lucky enough to get that for free because I'm a old school elite player. But it looks rather nice in black here. I can't quite get my camera to move around. That's it. So the contrast here with the black skin is pretty cool. It's not entirely easy with this. Yeah, see, I get stuck on something here. Anyhow, you'll get a better view in the loadout screen in a minute. So we'll get back into the ship, and I'll go to the loadout screen now. Okay, so we're on the internals tab. I'll quickly go through what we've got here. Now, as you can see, I haven't upgraded the bulkheads. Now, there's a reason for that. I don't even know if this place doesn't sell them. However, the military bulkheads, which I'd want to get, are about 170 million. And as you can see, my bank balance, I could do that. However, it would only leave me maybe one, possibly two rebuys, which I'm not happy taking that risk just yet. So that's something for the future. However, as you'll see, hopefully later on, this thing is pretty tough. So, especially for a PvE sort of ship, it's not really that important. So first of all, here, power plant, managed to afford the best. So A8 allows me 36 megawatts of power. You can see I'm running just slightly over that. However, I've got my modules sorted out, so I've got certain things turned off. That's no issue. Thrusters, A7 thrusters, make this ship turn like a beauty. In my mind, it's actually better than it certainly sort of controls better than a Python. And for a ship this size, that's absolutely ridiculous. It's night and day different between an Anaconda and the Corvette and the Anaconda. They're a similar sort of size, similar sort of shape, but the Anaconda really is that sort of multi-role sort of feel, quite lumbering compared to this. Frame shift drive. Now this is where it gets a bit lacking. It's only got an A6, so you'll see here my jump range is pretty poor. But for a combat specific ship, this isn't too bad. You can still get it around, but it's going to take you a while to go from one area of conflict to another. So yeah, your mileage will vary with that one. Life support. Now I've gone for A5. It allows me that 25 minutes of air just in case. And obviously now with the module damage, if the life support system is taken out, then that's halved. So it still gives me 12.5 minutes to get back, get repaired, and get back out there and start murdering. Power distributor. It's got an amazing power distributor here, which you'll see on my weapon loadout is required. So gone for A8. Sensors. Again, I could upgrade these, but the D ones just offer a little bit of a weight advantage. Fuel tank, again, not really a massive issue, but the range here, it's that sort of trade-off. So I'm happy with the 32 tons. Shield generator, I've gone for a standard shield, an A7 size and rating. It's an absolute beast, the shields on this. I have got them boosted as well, so bear that in mind. I've got two A7 shield banks, and I basically keep one turned off and leave the other one on and swap as I use up the ammo capacity. Gone for an A6 fuel scoop. Allows me to get from place to place, sort of limiting how much refueling time required. I've gone for a couple hull reinforcements here. I probably could fit another one in as well, but just gone for a couple just to beef up that hull in the absence of the military not military hardpoints, the military bulkheads. Just in case I fancy having a bit of a potter around on a planet. Got a vehicle hangar, and a epoxy amount of capacity. I know I've got this empty compartment here, but I haven't really decided what I wanted to add to this yet. This build is exactly the same build that I created when I purchased the ship on my stream the other night, and obviously it was a quite sort of rapid process. I didn't want to make the stream boring for the viewers, so I had a sort of build in mind, quickly knocked out the bits. So as I said, this is definitely a work in progress, and I may well be creating another video over the next sort of week or two if I've managed to upgrade it further and tweak the loadout. On the weapons side, I may well be doing a bit of experimentation, but I'll show you what I've got there. An interdictor, just an A3. It just allows me obviously to pull out any targets that I've got want to get to, and the planetary approach suite, which is a standard now. So let's leave that there. So let's go over to the pointy end. We have got my favourites, 2 A4 plasma accelerators, or plasma annihilators as I like to call them, and they're set up on the same fire group. So obviously I fire them off, and as long as they're loaded and I've got the power allowed, to allow me to do it, they'll both fire off. And if they both hit, it's mega damage. And then the rest is basically just pulse lasers, all gimbaled pulse lasers, matching the size of the slot. Now this is where a little bit of experimentation is going to happen in the future, but for my needs and uses at the moment, while I'm still getting to grips with this ship in terms of its capabilities and just sort of what I'm able to do. Sorry, my ship's dog is moaning. Out you go. It's lost my train of thought. Damn dog. Yeah, the pulse lasers are totally fine, and as I say, gimbaled just makes it easier, especially on a PvE sort of basis. They do, the old NPCs do like to chuck out a bit of chaff. You can swap out, deselect them, and then they all go fixed anyway, so no issues. So down to the next ones here. So you can see I've got 4 A-class boosters. Again, boosting that shield up, was it 20% each? So I got 80% increase on my already pretty strong shield. That's that size 7 shield. Now chaff launcher. This is a bone of contention. It's not the actual chaff launcher itself. That's essential. However, where I've put it, it's at the front of my ship. So when I fire off the chaff, I get like a nice firework effect. I may well swap that. I should swap that over. Actually, let's swap that over. So let's stick that on the underside, I think. I think that's on the underside. It's difficult to tell from this angle. But yeah, so you won't get a big firework come sparkler effect now when I chuck out some chaff, if need be, in a minute. So yeah, I mean it's not exactly exciting, sort of a mixed match of weaponry and things like that. But as I've got it set up now, it's awesome and I love it. Right. Yes, all right. So I'm going to sort out that fire group stuff, and I'll see you outside of the station in a moment, guys. We'll head off to a res site. Okay, guys. So I've literally just taken the ship out of the station. I'm going to quickly show you what it's like with the A7 thrusters and getting from 0 to maximum speed, full throttle. Obviously, this is a ship of pretty significant size, so I don't think that's too bad. So as it stands, 4 pips to engines with A7 thrusters, and with the weight that I've got of the ship, I've got a maximum standard speed of 208 meters a second. I'll give it a boost and see what we get up to. Another one. I think we get 271 out of this. Yeah, 271. So again, you're not going to outrun, or you're not going to be chasing a great deal of stuff, but for a ship this size, that's not an insignificant speed. But I won't show you the sort of maneuverability of it. You'll see that in a second in the combat zone. No, sorry, the res. So we're going to head off to a hazardous res site.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
We haven't got a great deal of distance to go for this, so make sure I got it. Oh no, got the hazardous one. Okay, so we'll head off to here. We're pretty close to the position of it anyway. As you saw then, just in Supercruise, you can really fling this ship around. It's I was mightily impressed with it. Really impressed with the sort of the way it can maneuver itself around, especially having used the Anaconda recently to do trading, just to get a little bit of extra cash in to make this purchase. It's I was really pleasantly surprised. I was anticipating a bit of a sort of a anti-climax getting this ship, and just to be on the safe side, I didn't want to sort of anticipate the most amazing thing I've ever seen or ever flown. But so I was a bit sort of concerned, a little bit like when the FDL came out. It was a little bit like, oh, it's a great ship, but it's not quite. And obviously they've buffed the FDL now, so that's way more the ship it was sort of advertised to be. So we're just going to drop in here a second, and hopefully you get a big target or two. There you go, a massive amount of pop in there from the asteroids. I don't remember it being as bad as that recently, so... Okay, let's see if we've got any... What's this target in the distance? Let's have a look. Okay, so we got ourselves an Anaconda, hopefully. Oh, he's behind me. Alright. Okay, so you can see I've got 4 pips to engines. I'm just sticking that, get it in the sweet spot, and look how quickly this nose moves around. It's absolutely phenomenal. Ridiculous. So he's going to probably kind of come in and scam me. He's going to be disappointed. Where's my kill warrant scanner gone? It's on the wrong fire group, bear with me. I thought I'd done something wrong then. I want that on 2. Okay, so let's... While we're just scanning him, we'll get 4 pips to engines. There's a nice little test for the first try. He's a dangerous Anaconda, so not too bad. I've been hitting some elite ones recently, and they've taken a little while, to be honest. Right. Okay, so he's chucking out chaff. Let's oh, press that a bit prematurely there. Reposition my power. That's it.
Scan detected.
Too much range on that PA, so let's get the
Warning, temperature critical.
there you go, double hit, took 2 of his rings off straight away off his shields. Another hit. While he's doing his chaff, I'm gonna do my best to get a plasma annihilator hit on him. But it's a wonderful ship. It's such a lovely sort of feel to this ship. Ah, oh, a little sneaky get, he boosted away. Perfect double hit there.
Scan detected.
So you can see my shields are holding up nicely. So the total build cost for this ship is about 500 million, including the purchase of the ship. So it's about 300 or 400 million under what you want to what you could spend on it. I'm not really flying with a great deal, though that will certainly help. Not really flying with a great deal of finesse here, but you can see how quickly I managed to get back on him then. Get a couple more of those on him. the... Go on, hit. Yeah, check it out, nice. Getting some pretty accurate hits on there with the plasma accelerators. But you can see that because I can keep him in my sights pretty simply, and it's a testament to the sort of manoeuvrability of the ship. I think we'll just finish him off with the pulse lasers. Get a bit more power into the shields there. Okay, so he's thrown out chaff again. Well, I've allowed him to get his shields up, which isn't obviously the best ideal. That's not going to hit anything. And he's going down. Again, obviously, I haven't exactly taken this guy out very quickly. We'll just finish him off with it. There you go.
Target destroyed.
So I didn't really fly with any great sort of skill, honestly, there, mate, guys. It was very much sort of tanky sort of way of doing things. So we'll see what else is about. Let's have a look, see any other targets here. So we've got another anaconda. We'll take out this other anaconda and we'll leave it there and go back for a debrief.
Scan detected.
Let's make sure I get in there quick. I don't know why I was sort of waiting around really, doing nothing. He's got no shields anyway, so if we can get in there quick. My shields have just come back on. Oh, what a surprise. Okay, we'll help them disappear a second. There you go. So anything big is not going to have, you're not going to have any trouble with anything big here. He just sneaked past that one there. I'll show you the heat of the size 7 shield cells. Deploy shield cell. Deploy heatsink. So you can see it does rack up, but then you just drop a heatsink as well, or you can stick them on the same fire group so they run in tandem. I don't do that because I like to have the sort of granular control. Plus I got the added luxury of having oh well, there you go. That was that's a lot simpler. But then he was on half damage. So you can see this ship is a fairly formidable machine. So if you've got the credits and you've got the rank to get it, don't delay. Don't think to yourself, "Oh, it may not be as good as I hope." It really is. It's an absolute wonderful ship. If you've been used to flying anything like the Anaconda, or any of the sort of larger unwieldy ships, if you think the Anaconda's good, this is absolutely hands down an absolute phenomenal combat ship. I will possibly be doing a video in the future with maybe a cannon, double size 4 cannons on the back, just to give you a sort of a contrasting sort of build. But for my own tastes, I love the plasma accelerators. I just love those glowing tennis balls firing straight out of those cannons, and once you get it on that target, get a double hit on the target. It's a really good feeling, and it's good fun. I'll give you a quick demo of what it's like to land this thing. Where's our station? Is it behind this planet? It normally is. Yep. So we're only a few light seconds in, however I'm pretty close to the gravity well of this planet, so I'll probably cut back. I'll catch you in a moment. Right, we're about to drop out of Supercruise into the station. I'll let you guys see what how this thing docks. So as much as possible, I'll try and do a sort of speedy entrance. With any luck, I'm not given a pad that's close to the entrance. They're not my favourites. I don't think any commander enjoys those pads. So we'll do a sort of bat out of hell entrance. I won't be hitting boost again because I don't fancy doing a loop of shame inside the station. Nice little clip, there you go. Shields easily took that. Yep. So I'm just applying a whole pile of lateral thrust at the moment. It's not exactly the best in its lateral thrust, but not a bad, really isn't a bad ship to use. There you go. So, not the best landing in my life, but it's a pretty close pad. I would have preferred one that's a bit further back, towards the back of the station. So guys, I hope I've sort of encouraged you enough to get one of these. Maybe this will be your next sort of quest in Elite. Get up the ranks in the Federation. I've got another video on check the rest of my channel. There's a good place at the moment, Ton, which is as of January 2016 is probably one of the best places, as is 17 Draconis, to do federal ranking. But yeah, I can't recommend this ship enough. If you've got the credits and the rank to do it, definitely get it. It's a absolutely phenomenal beast. And you can trade. Yeah, you can fit it out for other bits and bobs as well. It's got good internal size for a short range trader. But you don't want that. You want to have it as a combat ship. Alright guys, thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure. And if you like what you've seen here, hit me a like, give me a comment, hit the subscribe button. You can check me live on Twitch, twitch.com/Cmdr Embryo. And I hope to see you out in the void and in the chat. Alright, take care commanders. Fly safe. If you can't do that, fly dangerous.